Greetings, Shelpers. Thank you for joining me for this, probably the last stream of South of Midnight. I can't be sure, but I think so. When last we left Hazel, she had just fought Huggin' Molly, thinking her mom was in danger, to find out that Huggin' Molly was actually healing her. So now we're chasing after Huggin' Molly, trying to get her back, I think, to finish healing the mom. And we'll have to see what happens from here. Okay, I'm not gonna remember the stuff, so I don't remember even how to do the paragliding, so it's gonna take me a minute. Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry. Wait.
Yeah, she's following along because she made that person feel really bad. Oh dear God. Okay. Hey. Okay. LT. I gotta do it really fast. But yeah, Huggin' Molly was kind of basically a spider looking witch thing. I don't know. You might hear an echo. I have to have the TV up a little louder than normal, so. Yeah, like I said, she wants her ma healed, but don't hurt her again. Oh, I should not have fallen down there. Okay. Hold, please. There we go. Now I have to go up here, I think. Just to make sure. Yep. I actually am having trouble with, like, the base of my thumb, like the ball of my thumb. And I don't know why, so, like, pressing down to find the waypoint kind of hurts. I had that when I had the diagnosis of the new arthritis, so kind of wondering if that's what it is, but I don't really know for sure. Could just be repetitive motion injury.
Come back. Please.
I've been playing a lot of like Bellatro and the cooking game, the Galactic Burger, Galaxy Burger. They did kind of fix what they broke on that game, at least a lot of it, because I had a lot of like freezing issues and stuff after they updated it. They still have not fixed the one issue I was having though, unfortunately, which is they give you a random, hold on, do I go up or down? I think up. Yep, there we go. They actually give you a random freaking... Okay, hold on. I need to find out where to go. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's not yellow paint, but it'll do. I can't jump that high, so we have to go over this way. Yep. Oh, fuck me. We're already doing this. Okay, well, at least it's fast back up. There we go. So they had problems with the Galaxy Burger, but one of them still is you can do random planet with A, but you also do next shift with A. So here you're like, oh, I'll just do another shift, and then it's like, nope, you can't. We booted you to a different planet you don't need to be on yet. So that's kind of disastrous. Which is sad for me, but you just back out and then go back into the same planet then. That's how I get around it, but otherwise, yeah. You'd accidentally move your cutting board and the game would stall for like 30 seconds to a minute.
Molly.
There was a lot. She killed Molly. Who's gonna protect those kids now?
You were trying to tell me that you'd save her, but I didn't understand. Maybe I can fix the... Bunny?
Careful, dear. That's a wild animal.
Yep.
You're wrong. She helps people.
No, Bunny is the wrong one.
Wait, no! She's a friend. She saved my mom.
She doesn't care about anybody but herself.
And now, she will save my daughter.
Stop! 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 You're hurting her!
How did she not realize her grandma was a piece of shit? game is beyond me. So yeah, your mom can get fucked because she wants her daughter.
What the hell is wrong with you?
She's evil.
Your toe.
She was only helping.
I have my own family to feed.
Right, so get fucked, basically.
Trey? Cherie?
Keep her name off your lips.
Told you.
She deserves the world.
She deserved peace. You could have asked Molly for help, you murderer.
Yeah, she could have.
Stupid girl. With this, I can give her life.
You used me.
I.
No shit.
Why should I borrow when I can just take? You look so much like your mother. But you're just like my feckless son. A mistake.
Now you understand why your mom didn't want you to have anything to do with her? Jesus. I mean, I know Hazel is like young, but I was just like, how could you not see through that?
Folks watched out for me. But besides Lacey, Hazel didn't have nobody like that. Not even her grandma. So naturally, I gave her a helping finger.
A helping fin.
You know, she has so much family around her. Like the frat boy neighbor and
Trey. Scared.
I don't know.
But still, I only had my mama on my mind.
It's just wild to me. People put way too much emphasis on blood.
Never really realized how much of Mama's world I didn't know about. Discovering she relied on hugging Molly to rescue abused children.
Why didn't you get that from what we found? There were like a shit ton of context clues.
Getting her back felt like an impossible dream.
I almost feel bad for the public education system at this
I
point.
wouldn't give up on her. She never would.
Because I kept saying, like, why would this woman hurt these children who were abused? Like, yeah. Anyway,
Back again? What is this place?
Hazel's back again. Hopefully she doesn't think her grandma's a friend. Okay, now this is Huggin' Molly stuff. We have to put Huggin' Molly to rest, so we're gonna have to fight her again? Or do we just get her story now?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Maybe not. I was like, we just, okay, all right. I was confused for a second, because usually when we see certain things, we have to start like healing the monsters, so.
You found Mama? How did you? Hold on, Ma.
So who's with her at this point?
Hello, Hazel.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Yeah, I'm confused too. Is Rue a vampire?
Don't you remember me?
Wait. Your voice. The bottle tree. That fog chasing me.
Oh, that's no common foul. Meet me
Okay, so he's like one of the big darknesses.
Your mother and I will be waiting for you.
What do you mean? Wait.
I wonder if he has something to do with Bunny or not. Like, are he and Bunny together? Like, what's going on entirely here? Hold on, we'll find out.
She's gone.
Well, for now. If you wouldn't have helped your grandma. So, if grandma's not a weaver, like, what is she? Is she like an evil witch or something? Oh, hi, Shy Guy. How are you? Nice to see you, too. Day's been okay.
You again. I guess you came to gloat.
You feeling
It's been a lot the last week or so.
I got everything wrong.
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself.
But I'm hopefully kind of starting to come out of it, but I don't know.
that I'm the only one you know.
Hope everything's going better by you.
The fact that you're my favorite.
Would be interesting if the fish were the ultimate evil, but I don't think. I still don't understand how Hazel didn't see this coming.
Was taken by this man. He had a
Not Rue, but the grandma.
He tossed this at me.
Hazel, you better watch yourself. That's Rue, the right-hand man of Kushma.
I don't know what that is.
You never heard of Kushma? The king of dreams and nightmares?
Nope. Okay, so he's not a vampire. Okay.
Feast on dreamers who gets memento from this Rue fella.
Well, if Rue's got my mama, I've got to try and find him.
Listen up. You don't just go strolling through the land of dreams and nightmares.
Well, it's technically like being a weaver.
Where's my stuff?
Gal, you don't want to mess with this Rue fella.
Yes, we do want to mess with him. And she's gonna feel really guilty now, so...
Not until I find my spindles. Then I'm going to Kushma's.
So we gotta pick up our equipment. So basically, what happened to us is what happens to Samus, sorta. We end up weak every time, but this wasn't our fault.
I need to find my things and get the hell out of this place.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get on to it soon. I'm sorry about that. We got an upgrade possibility. That's nice. Okay, let's look. Okay, we own this one. So what kind of possibility do we have here, game? I don't see anything else. Okay, game. Never mind, I guess. The stuff is here. Like, is there more? I don't think so. So, wait, maybe it's down here? Can I do crouton stuff? Nope, not until I unlock this. Then again, maybe I'm wrong. I'll just have to live with it for now. Okay, I can't jump in here. Okay, that's what I imagined. I've been going through it. I got a message from... Okay, so we gave Little Wolf's toys back. So we had stuff here for Little Wolf. For when we babysat. Well, we haven't seen Little Wolf. Oh, damn it. We haven't seen Little Wolf in, like, I would say since 2 years ago. So I finally said to Artist Sibling, could you take the toys and give them to Little Wolf? Because they're just here waiting for, like, somebody that's not gonna be here a while. Because, as you know, Little Wolf is not allowed to come here.
My track shoes.
Okay, we got the shoes back. 1 second. I want to see this first.
Hazel's last track meet on account of taking on some extra work. Uniforms, spikes, travel fees are expensive.
Yeah, they are. Extracurriculars are actually really expensive.
Loves to run.
And people don't realize that always.
Like flying down the street. I just wish I could be there to see her.
And yeah, a lot of working parents feel
You're
guilty.
gonna see everything I do. I'm gonna come get you, and we're gonna leave Kushma's place together.
I don't think her ma's alive. I don't think her ma's alive at all. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. So anyway, we told Artist Sibling to, you know, just take the toys and give them to Little Wolf, because we don't need them here. Like, you know, he could play with them at home. And so Artist Sibling did so. And then Golden Wolf, oh, I missed a level up potential. Damn it, I'm gonna go back. Please don't lock me out. Thank you, Lord. Okay, so essentially, like when Artist Sibling gave Little Wolf the toys, Golden Wolf was actually like, what are you doing? And was like really upset about it. And then artist sibling said, well, he can't really play with them if they're at her house. And then he literally told
Gotta get to Kushmas.
artist sibling, I just never wanted him to have anything else from her. Her meaning me. So he not only doesn't want to see me, he not only lied about like other people still being able to have a relationship with Little Wolf, but that means he isn't giving Little Wolf the cards we send, the presents we send, nothing. I played Crash Bandicoot. I know how this goes. So, but this whole time he was trying to make it seem like he was actually giving Little Wolf the toys and stuff that we sent.
Tell that to your mother when I get you back to her safe and sound.
Yeah, because she killed Hug and Molly. So the kids have nowhere to go.
Get downriver.
Yep, like I said, I played Crash.
Glimpse of Mahalia back when I thought catching up to Mama was just about running faster.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, so I was feeling really, really bad about that.
This ball got more twists and turns than a fun house. Found no way out yet. You?
Maybe. You ever heard of someone called Mahalia?
Mahalia, the last weaver? Stories go she had a settlement around here.
She's
So that's what we gotta find.
I'm gonna follow.
Maybe we can take some of her upgrades. I mean,
Not every ghost knows where they're going.
so yeah, at points like last Christmas, Golden Wolf made a show of like reading Little Wolf the card when artist sibling was around, and it's like it was just a pretense. So it kind of like hit me in the fucking guts, but like at least I know now for sure that I'm not even allowed to send presents anymore. We're gonna be in a combat area. Yup. That's how I knew. The heal coil. Okay. Oh, yep, we will dodge. The yellow is the unforgivable attack, basically. They do it about halfway through their lifespan. Yep, there we go. That I can't touch till after these are gone. So yeah, I actually thought we were still at least allowed to like send presents or whatever, and it's like, nope. Like, why would we? Why would we be able to do that? So, I wish he would have said something instead of just taking the coward's way out and like, you know, throwing away the stuff we send or whatever. Why couldn't he just have said, hey, I don't want anything to do with you, and even though I lied and said other people could still have stuff to do with my son, I don't want you to have anything to do with my son. Like, why could he have not have just said that flat out? Like, don't send us anything again, that kind of thing. I mean, would it have sucked and hurt? Yeah, but at least I wouldn't have held out hope for years thinking I could still have a relationship with Little Wolf. At least I wouldn't have still tried to have been his family. And all Little Wolf has for family now is Golden Wolf, an artist sibling, and then maybe one or two friends of his dad's. Like, that's it. That's all Little Wolf has now. Then again, to be fair, all I have now is artist sibling, husband, and my sister, so...
My spindles! They're close.
The spindles, they're close, she said after I get poked. Whoops. Oh, are we gonna need to
All the way over there.
use crouton? We are. We're gonna have to use crouton. I suck at croutonism. Okay, let's go. Let's hope this cavern isn't too bad, because I suck at using crouton. Do not fall. Do not fall. Ah! So yeah, I actually have the screenshot of when artist sibling told me They're coming over tomorrow, Artist Sibling is. So I'll be able to see Artist Sibling. I've never made Artist Sibling choose a relationship between me and Golden Wolf. I don't agree with that. People doing that to their family members and shit. But I'm just like, I think if Artist Sibling wouldn't push the issue, I'm not sure how much or how often Golden Wolf would actually see Artist Sibling, because Golden Wolf puts in like hardly any effort. So okay, I gotta keep going this way. No, fuck my ass. And we must start again. I don't know. I think that he just is like, fuck her, to the point where he just didn't say anything. I could be wrong. He feels like I'm owed nothing but silence and disdain. So maybe it's that simple. Like, he hates my guts to the point where he doesn't want to even talk to me anymore. To the point of telling me, you know. But he always used to say, if you were good to Little Wolf, then it was all good and you could still be in his life and everything. Little Wolf's anyway. And that's a blatant lie, and just so much of the way I thought the world works. Okay, is this the same hole? It is not. That was my problem the whole time. I thought this was the same damn hole.
Feeling better now that I got one of my spindles back. Is this the way Mahalia went?
Okay, so now I can do the LT thing again. Very good. Okay. So, yep, I have to get all my stuff back, so I couldn't even do that. Ah, frack. Okay, I can't get up that way. There might be something to grab onto. Nope. I'm just gonna ignore the upgrade. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna ignore it. Maybe there's a way to go back forward the other way. But I don't know. I don't need those experience points. I'm okay without them. So yeah, I'm seeing Artist Sib on Monday, and then Wednesday I'm seeing Sister for her birthday celebration. She finds out if she's allowed to go on with the business she's trying to put together. They're gonna tell her on her birthday proper. And so, could be a good birthday, could be a really bad birthday for her. I have to go around and kill these things. So, we're hoping for the best, but it's complicated when you're dealing with DVR, let me tell you. So, they scheduled it right for her damn birthday. I thought that was shitty, but she'll find out. And then if they say yes, it's not even yes right now. If she gets the yes from her case manager, it has to go to a panel of people for DVR. And that panel will decide then if her business is viable. So her first hurdle is Friday, and they're gonna like try to put the kibosh on anything she wants. Like, that's the whole point. I know they're gonna say the point is to make sure it's viable and to see if she can defend it and stuff like that. That is not true. I've dealt with DVR before. It's so easy just to say, oh no, that's not what we're doing. We're just trying to like put her through the paces. We're just trying to make sure. No, you're not. No, you're not. Absolutely not. Because I dealt with DVR. And they really, try to kill your dreams. I know that sounds melodramatic, but it's not. Because I honestly had everything worked out, and then when I had a new case manager, they actually put more hurdles in my way to get everything like against me. So I've dealt with DVR enough to know that they want to get you to the no. Unless you just want to be a dishwasher or something, which no shame. But unless you want to be a Walmart grader or a dishwasher, they don't really want to help you all that much. They want to put you in a low-level, low-paying job where like the businesses that hire you actually get more benefit than you get being hired as a disabled person. Yeah, so Friday, if she gets a yes, then they have to actually wait on people to look through her report, which this person has actually said, where did I not fix this? This person has actually said that she's never worked with people trying to do their own businesses before. So how she can say, well, here's what's gonna happen, here's what we're looking for, I don't know. Because she's admitted that my sister is like the first person she's ever done this with. Okay, we're gonna have to release Crouton somewhere, but I don't know where Crouton goes. Over here. There's a Crouton shaped hole. Come on, pull him out. Okay. Where is the hole? There it is. I was like, there's no way I can get in there, but yeah, there is. It's fine. All right. Yeah, good thing Hazel's a svelte lady. Like, there's no way in hell I'd be able to fit through there. Not even my pinky finger, chat.
My spindle is covered in stigma.
Yeah, it's been a long road for her. And at first she was like, well, if they tell me no, like, there's nothing I can do. But that's not true. Like, there's ways to go around it. Her mentor has actually dealt with not getting DVR's approval. So her mentor knows what it's like to have to seek other funding via different grants and whatnot. So it'll be okay. And I told sister as much. But I also know that, you know, she's been waiting for this and trying this for so long. Ah, damn it. Stop poking holes. That she's just really, like, sick of trying to get somewhere and then being told no, which I understand.
I'd be totally lost without you.
Oops, stop running into the tree. Totally not my fault. Totally Hazel's fault, of course.
That's the final piece. Rue, Kushma, whoever gets between me and Mama's gonna be sorry they ever crossed.
All right, we got everything back, so we can get through this. I am starting to panic as those things are timed. Oh, what's happening over here? Okay, let's go around. But yeah, the reason I'm not in school is because of DVR. So the reason my sister never got a chance at college properly was DVR. So they really just want to get you to like the most menial task, not even the one that's best for you. See, because okay, when you hire a disabled person,
And those fireflies.
and let's say you're McDonald's, okay?
Never steered me wrong.
Because a lot of times people who hire us are corporations, because corporations are just bigger. But okay, say you hire me and it's all good. Like, I need someone to help me at work. So they not only have to get me into a job they think I can somewhat do, they have to hire someone else to help me do the parts of the job I can't do that I still need to do. Like, let's say I'm a Walmart greeter and I cannot move the carts back into position and scrub them down. They would need someone else to help me scrub down the carts, because even though it's part of my job description, I cannot do that. So not only do they have to hire someone else to kind of help me, whether that's keep me on task, help me in the bathroom, whatever it is.
Is this the old settlement Catfish mentioned?
But they also... Oh, fuck. I thought I made the stairs, like, solid and then I unsolided them at the same time. Okay. But then, corporate actually gets... Hang on, I'm gonna read this first. There's hunters nearby, got a skittish. The little swamp boy I found doesn't cry like the others when those devils get to yelling. He's special. Ain't held a baby like him before. On nights when the hunters leave us be, I put him to sleep with an old lullaby sung up and down the bayou. One smile from him could melt the coldest heart. Okay, sorry about that. I got losing my place in like for 5 lines for some reason. So then, when corporations hire people like us, they also get a kickback for hiring people like us. So imagine they get 2 employees for the price of 1, and they still get a kickback from us for being their employee. Because the government employs, like, wants us employed, so they give them more corporate benefits. I got panicky there. Hold on. Oh, fuck me. Okay, so I can't land on it when it's closed, theoretically. And I did not fucking... Okay, hold on. Okay, I don't know if he's safe to land on when he's closed. I get scared, okay? I get scared. Okay, we're good. Oh, I can land on him when he's closed. Okay. Okay. My twat was in my throat, but I got it. It's good. Right trigger, not left trigger. Oh goodness, not. They really want us to use crouton in this chapter. They like really want us to use crouton in this chapter. Okay, I interacted with that, but I don't think that was it.
Thanks, little dude.
I'm not sure if that was it. Okay, I hope not. Alright, that was just a secret. Alright, we're good. So yeah, I mean, McDonald's can't pay us sub-minimum wage like, let's say, Goodwill or other nonprofits can, that's for sure, but still. And like I said, DVR really only likes to give us certain jobs, so it shouldn't be that way, but I also understand it at one point or some point, because saying, oh, we got 300 cripples into the job market this month sounds way more impressive than, well, 50 of them are going back to school and that's going to require long-term support. They want to spend as little money as possible.
You have to go get these fireflies for me, Crouton. Be careful.
Okay, so I have to throw croutons somewhere, but where? Okay. I'm not sure. Okay. Is this where I need to take him? Hopefully. I don't think I could aim him at the tree directly, so this is as close as we're gonna get. If Crouton's not supposed to walk around in here, I don't know. I kind of wish, you know... Okay, Crouton can not really figure out where to go with that. I'm hoping he can, but... Nope, not at all. Okay, so... I'm gonna just have to like walk around and see what happens, because I don't think Crouton can get up there without going in through here. Nope, does not look like it. Okay, we're in here somehow. We're just gonna walk around. Yeah, maybe this way. Because we didn't have to go in the other way, so... Unless I just fucked up and did a big circle, which could very well be. Knowing me and knowing what I do and how I do it, it could very well be. But we're gonna ignore it and say we're fine right now. Ouch, ouch. No. Oh, the thing's on the ground. Okay. I've never seen those before. I'm kind of an idiot. Oh shit. Okay, let me just try to run through them then. Unless they're trying to keep me out of doing something stupid, which could very well be. Aw, dang it. So, if I didn't have to cross back over here... Nope, I can't get through here. Okay, I'm gonna have to cross back to where the firebugs were. Not supposed to go in there. Game, could you please tell me where to go? I need this. Oh man. I think I went the wrong way. Oh fuck. I think this is where I was. But we'll try it. We'll go out and try it. Why not? Oh. I thought my screen went black for a minute. I was like, oh hell. Okay. Where am I exactly? Game, please help. Send help, game. Oh, well. Okay, this is the house I had been in, so I have to go back in here. Alright, let's not run out that door again. I don't think I can get up there. Okay, up here, and then where to go exactly? Well, we're just gonna check the perimeter. Watch there be like a big fucking switch in the room somewhere. And then for me to be like, oh, okay, and then it not be... Yeah, maybe this way? This looks new, question mark, ow. Oh, wait, did I just fall down where I already had been? So I wish they would make this stuff look a little different. It looks like I'm back to the beginning, though. I don't know how, but we're gonna just go back up. 80 million years later. I can't tell. I wish there would be like a differential, sort of. I know like there are little lights here and there, but like I wish there would be like a big difference. Okay, don't go where it's pointing me. That's where Hazel is. And I need to run away from Hazel. Like I'm running away from home. Like I've been a bad little crouton. Okay. Can I jump through here? Nope. Okay, so run opposite. Oh no, am I stuck? Okay, no, I'm not. They're trying to make it so that I can't run this way, but I need to run up here. Okay, I think this is the right hole. Yeah, we need these for some reason. I don't know why, but we need one more. Okay, one more. We'll get this. We'll get this. So Crouton's gonna probably have to finish off the last part of it for me as well. There we go. Whee! Oh hell. Right in the drink. Okay, let's try that again. Unless they just let me on the other side. I hope they did. Oh fuck. Okay, what am I supposed to do there necessarily? Okay, and then probably do that and then jump off it and then there we go, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna need to use that in a minute. Okay, let's see. If there's anything nearby, I can smack that thing probably. I don't know what good that did necessarily, but okay.
It's your time to shine, Crouton.
Okay, where do I throw Crouton though? Like, is there anywhere I can get closer? I don't think I can throw Crouton from this distance. I might be highly incorrect about that, but I don't think so. Well, we're gonna give it a try. Okay, let me just pop him out again. Hold on. Okay, try to throw him. And... whee! Okay, hold on. Let me just... if that's water, I don't think I can cross it, but it isn't. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. Okay, we got it. Thank you. I actually like... it reminds me so much of Dandy Ace. I love top-downs. I love roguelikes. I love roguelike top-downs. But yeah. I love Balatro. I've been playing that. I've been playing Galaxy Burger. I've been playing Sticky Business. I just keep going back to certain games and I just think everybody's gonna be fucking bored. Like, the only reason I keep going back to this one is because there's a story involved and everything, and, you know, when it's over, then it's over, but, like, I don't know. I should do another book-bound episode for my YouTube channel, I know that much. That's usually when I, like, talk publishing the most.
All right. Go give them a shake and see if they like it.
Alright, let's go, Crouton. Oh, thank God it's not amazing here.
Mahalia, give me something. A way out, anything.
I was just like, holy Christ. Why does that look like 18 barrels of dynamite that are stacked on top of each other? This is not a good idea.
You're not what I expected.
Cool.
Shout earlier, was that you? Oh no, hey, my bad. I won't hurt you.
Yeah, we've actually decided not to jump to conclusions about things that look like monsters. Just for some reason.
You are big, ain't it? I don't have time to play with you. Come on, Crouton, we gotta go find Mama.
I don't know if it's playing necessarily.
From home, child. Remember, you'll always find your way if you keep those that walk with you in your heart.
You all right?
Yeah, see, she was just gonna walk away and it's like, well, maybe you shouldn't.
Okay. One game, honey. And then we get you sorted out, all right? 1, 2.
Yeah, I mean, I know she wants to find her mom, but at the same time, it's like, these people need you too.
I can hear you giggling.
I mean, I'm hoping I can find her using this stuff, but I don't know. Okay. Hold on. She's over here somewhere. Probably? Unless they're like, we're not gonna help you find her. Oh, there we go.
Another round? Okay.
I hope they don't make this too hard on me. I can barely find my way around life, much less finding somebody, even though she's kind of big.
Cinco.
Alright, let's go this way. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna tell me where she is necessarily. But I don't know, we'll keep following the trail. Like, maybe she's gonna help us find something with all these games too, you never know.
This is what Mahalia wants me to do, right? Help this monster out first?
Yeah, her mom would be, like, not happy with her if she weren't, like, helping people, you know. But I don't even know if her mom's alive, really. I hope she is, because, like, Hazel's pretty, you know... Oh, we got some stuff here we can finally upgrade. That's nice. Okay, push inflicts increased damage. Weave takes more damage from all sources, and then tethered strand after a strand pull. Okay. I don't really use much of this because I'm on pussy mode, but hey, we'll take
There
it.
you are. You're already pretty big. But that giggling really gives you away.
Yep.
Last one. 1,
You didn't even turn around, Hazel. That's not fair.
3, 4, 5.
But yeah, I posted, well, I didn't post it, but like I saw this thing on Forbes that was talking about like David Balducci was giving his testimony about something our Congress to do with the AI thing. And it's like, if we can use like AI to say that, or books to say that they can train AI because that's not what they were originally made for, like human brains are technically data sets or our work. So he made that sort of an argument, which was kind of interesting. Like, we are data sets, or I forget how he worded it. Apparently a much more eloquently than me. But yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. That was the last one. No more. Do you know a way out of here?
See? This benefited you. So I don't necessarily like that whole thing about this benefited you to like help her.
The thing you could do. Good to know.
Because so many times I was watching, like, in the middle of doing work last night, because I've been doing videos and stuff. Like the little Resident Evil clip I did and stuff for my personal channel. But I was listening to like people talk about marketing, and every time they talk about book marketing, one of the things they talk about is like networking. And then basically what it boils down to is make friends with other authors because eventually they can help you.
Very bohemian.
And it's like, why are we doing that though?
Sleep?
By the way, this thing kind of reminds me of Bluto from Labyrinth, and I don't know why. Okay.
My, looks pretty comfy.
Okay, we got more stuff back here. And it says, for a fortnight I watched over the creature some will call a monster. He was already becoming something new by the time I plucked him from the petals of a flower cradle, sprouting leaves for hair, vines for veins, and wild grapes for eyes. Swaddling him as a mother would did nothing to slow the turn. I've been wrong many times in my life, but losing this child to the old pain haunting the swamps hurts more than my sins.
Hey, Mahalia. Oh, honey. No wonder she wants me to help you.
So now we're getting Honey's story, technically. At least we're not gonna have to, like, fight him, I don't think. That would be nice. Let's see what this is.
Toys can only go so far to make a kid feel less alone out here.
So many people are alone, though. Even in a room full of people. Because there's something different between connection and proximity. Like, sometimes proximity is enough, sometimes it's not. Come on. There it is.
Is that you and your mama? I'm trying so hard to get back to mine.
Alright. Is it doubling me back? It might be. I thought I already saw that, though.
Let's find a way to help you. Mahalia said to keep those who walk with and behind us in mind. Nap time, huh? Don't worry, honey. I'll be here when you wake up.
Okay, I'm supposed to rest with him, her, them, him, I think. Okay, where's the fire? It like goes through the line, so hang on. I want to pick this up first. Yeah, technically, we are bio machines in a way. I mean, so that could track. And if they want to use AI that way, we could also like argue it from that perspective. I thought it said rest with honey around the fire. Where's the fire, honey? Help me. Is it back here? Okay, here it is. I'm like, that's an awful big fire or flame it's throwing. And it's true, or the light.
Then I crossed paths with this fella, Rue, who told me to track him and my mama down at Kushma's Cabaret. Catfish wasn't thrilled, cautioning that it was too risky. But it was my only lead.
Like I said, the only blood family Hazel really has is her ma now.
Mahalia. Then I stumbled upon a gentle creature named Honey. He seemed to be in a bind, so I felt the urge to lend a hand.
I wonder if she'll dream by the fire.
The air was thick with ancient secrets. I had to push through to find my way out.
And I wonder why the catfish isn't narrating so much anymore. I guess we'll find out.
So that wasn't you? Right. You don't talk. So what was that?
Probably something we shouldn't get involved with, Hazel.
Where you going?
I'm a little worried about the... I would leave too.
Wait up!
Oh, it's walking into danger. Well, maybe not. Maybe not.
Wait!
Yeah, I wouldn't want Honey out there alone. Honey is pretty innocent seeming.
Oh my god. She's huge! How am I gonna handle two creatures at once?
Oh boy.
Okay, why are you running towards the screen?
Okay, well, we can't let the little kid go there. That's not good. Let's protect.
Don't want him to get hurt.
But yeah, so I really hate the whole you can just fucking end up with having to have friends, writer friends that you can just use. I hate it when people are basically like, yes, that's what friends are for. We can use them. It's like, no. That's like bad. Okay, I need to find a different way around. Wait, Honey's gonna help me, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, LT, of course, of course. I should have known it would be up there.
Stigma. That
Excuse me?
covered in it. Wait somewhere safe, okay? I need to clear the way.
Okay, up. Okay, there we go. Was a little afraid. But yeah, I don't want to make friends for what they can do for me. I mean, beyond the whole like connection and like being there for each other and whatnot. I mean, like they're like, oh, you need writer friends so they can introduce you to their agent or proofread your stuff or whatever. It's like, no, that's bad. That's called using people. And it's like, no, but you're friends, but you started being friends with an eye towards what they could do for you. It's like when people get into the VTubing community and instead of just talking to like everybody, they decide to only talk to people who are like above them as far as like people they could ingratiate themselves with to like help them like get their numbers up. Like, oh, now that we're friends, would you like to collab person with like 3 times more followers than me? It's really shitty. It's honestly really shitty. I never looked at somebody with an eye for what they could do for me, but so many writing things are like, yeah, about that, this person could do this for you, like why wouldn't you let them? And it's like, if we're already friends and they're like, hey, I found an opportunity for you, like that could kind of be different. But like when I ran my publication, I did have some people like trying to get close to me so that they could fucking like get a better rate or get their stuff approved or whatever. It was not fun. It was not fun at all. Yeah, but it's like they always tell you, well, it's, you know, writer friends can help you, and sure, yeah, they can, but you're literally just looking at them for what they can do for you. It's really sick. I honestly hate it. Like, you better start making writer friends so that you have people in your back pocket for when you need a beta reader. It's like, no, I want connection.
Go hide again. It's not safe yet. I always find you, don't I?
But yeah, it's just not good. I hate that it feels so smarmy and self-serving. But we're told to do it. We are.
Kids on this boat? Nothing about this place screams family friendly.
Well, Crouton looks about that kind of dysfunctional.
This was one of those old-timey pleasure boats I wouldn't have been allowed on. Unless it was to scrub toilets.
Yeah. Good old-fashioned racism.
Where's that knot?
I did see a video essay sort of about the Golden Palace episode. So you remember the Golden Girls, the offshoot for the Golden Palace? That was the girls owning a hotel, except for Dorothy, of course, because Dorothy was not in the sequel. She wanted to actually leave the show. So okay, here we go. Crouton shaped hole, let's go. And there was an episode with Roland. So Roland is their manager, and he's a black man. It's Don Cheadle, who's amazing, by the way. And Roland, Blanche has like Daughters of the American South coming in to the hotel, and she puts up the Confederate flag on the welcome desk, on the main desk in the reception area. And Don Cheadle is trying to tell her, you know, you see cotillions and mint juleps and stuff, and I see not being able to, like, you know, breathe normally. I see, you know, white people crossing the street to not have to be by me and my friends because they see a group of us together, stuff like that. And I didn't know that the episode appeared or premiered only a few months after what happened with Rodney King in 1992. Some of you might be too young to remember what happened with Rodney King, but it was about police violence and racism, which we're so far removed from that now, right? Thank God. All the sarcasm and eye rolling I can fucking imagine and infuse into myself. But yeah, they were talking about how much of a nuanced portrayal it actually had turned out to be of racism, and that it is still actually lauded as a very good episode. Like, they did it with care and nuance, and Blanche was able to, like, you know, see her past for like what it was, and it actually like hurt people, you know, that it's not just a symbol of like the good old times like it is for her. It's a symbol of like division and everything for like people like Roland. So it was actually an interesting an episode. I actually liked that one. The Golden Girls themselves, like the show itself, always kind of took on different things. Like sometimes they would take on homelessness, sometimes they would take on, like they took on the AIDS epidemic, and there were like a lot of things they did. They didn't always do it well, in my opinion, but they did at least try, where a lot of stuff, especially back in the day, was like, yeah, we're not touching that shit. So, you know, I did appreciate the attempt. Like, one of the things I didn't like is they did an episode for Christmas on homelessness, technically, and I didn't like it because, well, how do I put this? They would be like, oh, I feel so bad, I wish I could do more, and they were like helping out at the soup kitchen or whatever for Christmas, or the shelter, like serving food, and it's like, hey, you know, now would be a time to like tell your audience like what they could do. Like, you know, I'm gonna actually, you know, volunteer more, I'm going to start a food drive, I'm gonna do this, that, and the other, and they just didn't. Yeah, people like rigid pathways entirely.
About the thriving, freed settlement in the swamps nearby, hope bloomed in her heart. She dreamed of a better future for her son than what waited them upriver. So when Bella Prospero drifted closer to the swampy shore, Ayotunde risked everything.
Oh my god. Oh. No, she must have made it to
So she jumped the fuck off?
It didn't end like this for her.
Jesus.
That woman in the pattern needs my help too.
Oh shit. I fucked that up entirely. Cool. I hope I don't need Crouton back out again. He and I are only coming to a very, very small understanding. Yeah, but they could, sometimes they did come off as preachy a little bit, but it's like, I really wish they would have done actionable stuff, kind of, sort of. I don't know how to explain that better. Like, when they're like, oh, I wish there was something I could do. I wish there was more I could do. And it's like, they didn't say to themselves, you know what, I'm going to start like a toy drive for the kids every year. I'm going to volunteer here twice a week. I'm going to blah, blah, blah. I wish they would have been, you know, done that. Been like, okay, you know what, we're going to just try this together.
Oh, what the hell? We gotta get out of here.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not good with running. Rue has me running a lot in this game. I'm just not good with it. Okay, okay, just not in the water. Not in the water, Lord. Okay. Oh no. Let's just make sure we're on a straight and narrow.
We won't be safe for her flinging mud bombs around. Is she trying to
Oh shit. I hate it when they could knock me off into the thing and make me start afresh.
You made it.
Oh, I had to wait for honey. Okay. I was like, why? I don't know. I just wish it would have been like, they just kept going. I wish there was something we could do, and it's like, you can though? Like,
Let's clean this up.
but I just wish it wouldn't have been that way. And I guess I think kind of poorly of that episode also because it had Stan in it, and I don't like Dorothy's ex-husband as a character. I just don't. I never did. And here he was feeling like sorry for himself, and like because his wife kicked him out on Christmas, and it was a whole thing. And Dorothy's basically like, you have way more here than anybody else could ever have. And it's true. But it's like at the same time, I don't like Stan, so I didn't like the episode maybe because of him a little more, but like I said, I also just don't care for certain things. There are some with like really good messages that are really good, and some that I cannot stand. Like Fiddler on the Ropes was another episode of the Golden Girls I just could not fucking stand. And it's kind of about like, you know, finding your true path, or I think he was like an immigrant who was going to be a boxer but also wanted to be a thespian. So like, you know, there are some where I just don't like them, I guess. It was a little hit or miss. Some of the shows are funny as fuck, though. Like, for as much as I shit on the homeless one for Christmas, the first Christmas one they had was fucking funny as hell. So, most of them were hits, some of them were misses, but I really did like the Golden Palace also kind of dealt with a lot of the stuff they gave Blanche as a how do I put this? They gave Blanche a lot of the whole like being not racist but like kind of prejudice, because like Blanche had a gay brother, so like she didn't really know how to like handle that fact that he was gay, and then she figures kind of out how to handle it, and then here he's gonna get married and she doesn't know how to handle that, so it's like one thing after another with Blanche.
Ayotunde plunged into the unknown for the sake of her baby, but upon shore she was pursued by the crew.
It could be, but they didn't, like I said, with certain episodes they didn't mind ruffling feathers.
If caught, no one will save her baby.
That's her haunting these swamps. can't imagine her pain.
So they actually did an AIDS thing because Rose was almost like she was suspected of being given contaminated blood during a surgery. And I also want to bring up the fact that gay men still aren't allowed to donate blood. Spent an age out here with only cricket songs for company, toiling over how to fix what I done. That boy, that sweet creature all alone, waiting for someone to peel back the moss and free the babe beneath. Never did figure out how to save that poor child. There aren't enough creatures I can heal on this earth to make my penance.
That's too raw. Feels like the first time I saw Mama cry. Freaked me out real bad.
There is only so much you can do to help people, though.
Don't worry, big guy. We're gonna figure this all out together.
Yeah, I don't really know which one you're talking about. I'm not up on my meme game, I guess. But yeah, they actually had an episode too where Blanche had to deal again with Blanche, where she had to deal with the fact that she had an uncle her family put in an institution because he was technically quote unquote not smart. And the institutionalization of disabled people was kind of sort of brought up through that episode because that's what it was about. You know what, I think a lot about Rosemary Kennedy. I think she was like John F. Kennedy's sister. So, you know, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. was like his great aunt, great aunt. I don't really remember. I think his great aunt was Rosemary. And Rosemary's family, because she was a little bit wild, gave her a lobotomy. Because she wasn't a proper lady, and I don't know if she had like emotional issues or what, but they gave her a fucking lobotomy and institutionalized her because she wasn't perfect. So like a lot of like really prevalent families like hid a lot of their quote unquote shames, like people with Down syndrome or people with cerebral palsy or what have you. And of course, we all know how bad they were. Like, I'm not saying institutions are good now. A lot of them just simply aren't. But, like, I don't know if you all... I think I've talked about Willowbrook before. And, like, Geraldo Rivera. But when he was an investigative reporter, you know, did actual real news and stuff, he actually snuck into Willowbrook. And the sites there were harrowing. Okay, he's got a shield. So that means there's something over here. Yep, okay, hold on. Let me kill you. Come on. I need to kill him so I can kill him. I need to kill one so I can kill the other. There we go. Oh shit. You hit really fucking hard. Yeah, about that. Okay. My little ribbons don't really do much damage to you, do they? We're gonna just use this coil because I want to be able to have some more life before the end. So there we go.
You got my attention.
But yeah, when Willowbrook had the expose, you could see like people that were unclothed, people with food all over them, human waste all over them. They would be like so understaffed that people who needed like help being fed, that they would be fed so fast they would aspirate on their food and get freaking pneumonia and stuff like that. And a lot of people were still like trying to have, you know, people put their kids or family members into these institutions because, you know, people didn't want the shame of having a disabled family member.
She tore through the night fighting through the thick undergrowth to find her lost baby. Gripped by despair, she hummed a lullaby softly, hoping against hope for her baby's giggles to pierce the icy air.
Her baby was probably dead.
Swamp, it just kept stretching on and on, till a peculiar lantern flickered into view, right beside his tiny mud-streaked blanket.
Aww.
Tunde lost her baby and Mahalia found honey. That's no coincidence.
We're almost to the end of this story, and then we can fight this boss.
There's another pattern up there. Hope I'm right about this.
So does she think that the woman took the baby from her?
Pattern. It's been here all this time.
We'll find out.
Dude, my legs are shorter than yours. Wait up.
Oh dear God, that's not good. Hopefully Honey's not in the crossfire of that. Come on, Crash. Crash Bandicoot. Oh my God, okay, that was almost bad. I thought I'd get flung off into the atmosphere. Oh, they're getting really violent now. Sail away, Sailor Moon. Ah, God. Okay. That's really, they're getting really fast. Oh no. Please, Lord. I think I'm dead. Dang it. Yep, totally fallen. But yeah, institutionalization isn't good, but it was never good for us. Okay, hold on. I buried my books, sent my spindles downriver. As fate would have it, I chanced upon the couple I wed in Hope's Crossing. They had my weaving tools, said they found them near the river one day. It seems like the strands will always find me. The couple stayed a while, kept me company long enough for her to grow heavy with child. I thought of the little swamp boy I couldn't save as my hands brought new life squalling into the world. I think of him often as I near the end.
God. Don't think I could have handled something like that all on my own.
Probably not. I wouldn't be able to.
Dude, my legs are shorter than yours. Wait up.
Okay. Now we'll see if we can get through this part.
Honey, stay back.
Yeah, technically. There were also disappointment rooms where, like, a part of your basement, attics were very popular. You kept the disabled person in a room and never let them out because it was horrible and embarrassing to be known as somebody who had a disabled person in your lineage because your line was seen as defective. So, yeah. Like, there were, like, circumstances that weren't considered where you were defective, sure, but it's, like, very few and far between. And my life is almost completely gone by now. Shit. Yep, we're gonna have to do this again. It's getting troublesome. Okay, I don't know if I need this to collect it, so we're gonna just take it. And then we have to see the cutscene again.
My legs are shorter than yours. Wait up.
Okay, hold on. I backed away, so hopefully it'll work out. Oh no.
Honey, stay back.
Fuck my ass. Okay. Alright, there we go. But yeah, if you had like a disabled person because of like a war, they didn't consider you defective, so that's... But if they knew you had a kid like disabled pretty much since birth or whatever, you'd be considered defective, genetically defective. So a lot of times if you wanted like your kids to like not be like fucked over by having like a disabled sibling, they had to make sure that, you know, nobody could see. But like at certain points, there were also like no places that would take people like us. Oh, damn it. Of course, they always ask the guy right as after I fall off to help me with this stuff, so I thought I had to run fast. Okay. Now it's good? Question mark? Yeah.
Hey, back, honey. I need to check out the rest.
Okay, if I die, I don't have to start over. Okay, that's good.
Do it crash.
Okay, let's see if there's any like level up points around here. I don't think so. Like I said, I wish the songs had captions on here. But yeah, a lot of people don't want to deal with it. Not to be honest, okay, sometimes certain people need more help than their families can give. Like, there's been talk on, let's say the right, because that's where it's coming from, to be honest, about like how you should be able to help out your family members to the point where the government doesn't have to step in. Because that's what they honestly believe. The government shouldn't have to step in. You should be able to take care of them. And it's like, yeah, people don't need to actually work to pay bills. Like, it takes a lot sometimes to take care of someone who's disabled. It just depends on the several things like the disability, but still. Good folks know to care for a wounded heart before it has need of a weaver, and great folk can mend what a weaver can't. This is what the false stitcher who sought to steal my gifts couldn't understand. So is her grandma a stitcher? We weavers don't bend the grand tapestry to our will. We weave only to mend its tears. But we can't use our gifts to mend our own wounds. We must rely on the kindness of others for that.
False stitcher. There's so much about all this that I don't get yet.
Sounds like her grandma's a false stitcher. Thinks that she can like twist everything for her own good and her own will. I mean, she even treated her own kids like they were just property. Like just an extension of her will and whatever. I wanted to see if there's anything around the back here. Aha! I know you, game. There we go. So yeah, a lot of people are like, we shouldn't have institutions. Family should take care of them. And I'm like, okay, first of all, what happens if you don't have family to take care of you? Because I can promise you, like, if something happens to my husband, like, there's very little I have in the way of family. Like, my sister, she's disabled herself.
How am I supposed to get this thing running?
And then, like, my baby sibling, yeah, they've been a caregiver before for a lot of different reasons, for pay and for free for their mom. When their mom was, like, you know, with cancer, had cancer, but at the same time, it's like, how are these people gonna pay the bills and take care of, like, I need 24/7 care. I'm what they call nursing home level. So even though, like, I can stream and whatnot, like, if I need to go to the bathroom, or if I need to shower, or if I need something to eat, like, husband is the one doing all this for me. So even if I don't need, like, 24/7 as far as... Okay, I didn't see that in front of me. Good thing they said press Y. But yeah, just because I don't have, like, every second of every day I'm needed, the person who's with me is on call 24/7. It's kind of like being a firefighter, you know? There might not be a fire when you are on call, but you're on call the whole day. And my husband has to be on call constantly. If I need help at 3 a.m. on Christmas Eve, he has to be there. If I need help on Saturday night, he has to be there.
And then I figure out this tank.
And that's the thing, you know? So I need someone with me on the constant. And yeah, I could technically just call someone in when I need them, but that's still on call. And it's like my sister needs someone with her overnight to the point where she actually needs to have people with her like right in the next room, because she has this thing where she can't really turn over by herself in bed. So she needs someone like in more ways than I do. And I'm still considered nursing home level, and so is she. So imagine, if you will, like somebody has to be like pretty much up all night or get up and down constantly at night with us for different reasons, and then them having to still go to work, and then somebody else having to take over our care. Like, who is the family that is so well off that they can afford care for us while they work, they can afford to not work while they take care of us, etc.? Like, it's not a thing. They're gonna have even more people who are out of work, and they're already bitching about that. So they don't really want to pay people the amount of hours. I'll give you an example. My mom needed nursing home level care near the end of her life. And my older brother was home all the time with her to care for her. Bathrooming, helping her get up and go anywhere, that kind of thing. Like the whole time. Okay, all well and good. And then he was only given pay for 5 hours a day. Even though he would have to get up with her at night sometimes, even though he would have to like take her to the bathroom every time she had to go, even everything, even if all that was happening, he was only considered 35 hours a week for her caregiving. Even though he was on call 24/7, he was considered only 35 hours a week. As a matter of fact, my mom got SSI because she was disabled, of course, and my tall one only made as much as she made a month on SSI, being a full-time on-call caregiver. He only made as much as she did a month on SSI. Now, I'm not saying that SSI is a lot to live on, because it fucking ain't. Like, SSI sucks in a lot of ways as far as the amount and whatnot, but can you imagine being a full-time on-call caregiver, wiping someone's butt and everything, and you're only getting like 35 hours a week? You're only getting so much a month that it's less than like $1,000 a month?
Not anymore.
Yikes.
Through the swamp was so raw and monstrous. But the captain ran the boat aground in his panic.
So
I feel like I could tear the world apart too.
So part of the one monster is the captain and the one monster is the mom? Excuse me.
I believe it's time we met vis-a-vis Hazelflood.
Yeah. Let's.
Oh, not again. I have to run from Rue now. Is that it? Again? Stay away from me, Octoroo. I didn't see the button until it was too late. Alright, let's try that again. My arthritis is like, yes, press that button, bitch. Oh, man. But yeah, they do lowball family a lot who are caregivers, because they're like, well, you're never gonna like... Okay, thank you. But they're like, well, you're not gonna let your like husband go hungry or your daughter fucking go need help in the bathroom and not give it to her, so they can lowball you like really badly with caregiving. I think the most hours I've heard someone getting for caregiving for needing to be on quote unquote full time is like 10 hours a day. You're on call for 24, they only pay you for 10. I know you're not working those full 24, but like I said, if anybody ever needs to like go to the like anywhere, like say you need to go into a hospital as a caregiver, ouch, you actually have to like find someone else to help take care of that person, and it's a lot. I mean, hell, I've been told my lifestyle is a risky one because I don't have like a verifiable army of people to like fucking take care of me. And it's like, yeah, because everybody has like a bunch of people they can ask to help them. Like, could you help me go to the bathroom? Oh, no, you can't? Oh, okay. Like, I'm just supposed to know. Right. It's like there's so much that goes into caregiving, and it's difficult. But yeah, you're not given enough to live on. Can you imagine? Like, a lot of times caregivers, you're like trying to keep somebody else alive, and you're basically told, yeah, this is only worth like $10 an hour, if that. Like, imagine that. And I've talked, god dang it, I need to get back on the horse like faster. I've talked about this a lot with my sister. I'm like, who's gonna wipe asses and give showers for $10 an hour when you can stock shelves at Walmart for $15? Like, who is gonna decide that, you know, feeding someone, wiping their butt, dressing them, etc., changing their ostomy bag, whatever it is, you know, who's gonna decide that they would rather do the caregiving than the fucking, as far as like, if you're a parent or something, you would take the pay cut, sure, but like at the same time, what if you can't afford to take a pay cut? What if your job is the only thing that kind of keeps the household going? It's just really fucked up. And the fact that a fair amount of disabled people can also be caregivers. You can be disabled and still be a parent. You can be disabled and still be able to take care of your spouse because you're disabled in a way your spouse isn't, or vice versa. So it gets to be a lot. It's kind of like how people are like, well, teachers, you know, they shape the, you know, future minds and everything, and then it's like, by the way, like, we don't want to pay teachers either. Like, okay then, like, you're not gonna get necessarily, you know, always like the most premium people if what you want to do is not pay them. And that's part of it too. If you want more people who, you know, really give a rip, then they're like, well, then money wouldn't be an object. Money's always an object. Because even caregivers have to pay their damn bills. Even teachers have to pay their damn bills. So of course, you know, money is an object. People might want to be caregivers, but they might be priced out. You're absolutely right. Exactly. Because they play on your emotions then.
He's headed for the tangle. Shit, she's here too.
Like I said, when they actually asked me, well, if something happens to be Just, do you have like a neighbor who could help like step in and care for you. And it's like, yeah, I often ask my neighbors at the potluck, hey, you ever shower me? You ever think about showering me? Now's your chance. You ever think about cooking my meals? Well, have I got the opportunity for you? Oh dear. Run, run, Hazel. Wait, there's steps. I was silly. I didn't need the steps. Okay, that's what I had thought, but
Hang on, Ayatu.
let's go, Hazel. Let's find out how difficult this boss is gonna be.
Sunday never gave up searching for her baby. And the search changed her. She didn't know this was a magical swamp, or that a giant flower had sheltered her baby and kept him safe. The crew in their last moments were stunned to see this monstrous creature smashing the boat in her rage, like an angel of vengeance. She went so deep into her grief she couldn't see the light in the dark. Another peculiar lantern, searching for her, offering hope. Ayotunde never did find her lost baby.
Well, yeah, she's already mad with grief.
All this time, she never gave up.
So she doesn't realize that Honey is her baby. So maybe if we make her realize that, they could just be monstrous together.
You may not know me because I've changed.
It's sad. And losing a child is one of the worst things you can experience.
You escaped.
So I've heard.
You're just trying to reach your mom, aren't you?
I mean, if you're a good parent, that is, I guess. Some parents don't give two shits about their kids. Those people shouldn't have kids. You know, with my sister doing the business thing and whatnot, she's like also trying to figure out housing and stuff, because right now,
Hey, wait.
her mom and dad kind of like support her, like are her caregivers, but she's like, I want to live on my own. And she's gonna be like 39 this year. God dang it. And she tries to like tell her family members like, okay, where am I supposed to go with this game? She like tells her family members that she wants to, you know, have her own life. But they're like, well, you need care. And she's like, yeah, but I also want my own life. Like, can you imagine, like, she's like, can you imagine being 39 and like wanting to like live your life and you're just like there with your family the whole time? And I don't think they get it. And the thing is, when you're disabled and you need help, people often infantilize you. Like, well, you still need help like getting dressed, so you're like a child, and you're not. You just need help getting dressed. But since people are used to like children needing help, they usually like infantilize you. Same thing they do with the elderly, honestly.
Let me protect you.
I hope she recognizes her baby. Okay, so she does. So so that's what they meant about how a weaver can't always fix anything. Like, it had to be her finding out Honey was her baby.
Mahalia. Finally catching up to you.
It's a nice thought that, you know, when you die, you still find the people you love waiting for you. I think that's what gets most people through life and losing people, is that a lot of people think that, you know, their loved ones are waiting on the other side or whatever you believe, basically, unless you're like an atheist or something. To the one who walks behind me, learn to sit in peace with your victories and your regrets. These are the measures of life. Here is wisdom to bear them well. Hold true to your convictions, but accept help when offered. Find your own way to sew shut the tears of the grand tapestry. I keep reading it as tears, that's why I stumbled over it. Lastly, when you feel your hooks have grown too heavy to bear, leave your sigil behind for your successor to find. You may begin your weaver's journey alone, but alone is not how it ends. Good luck.
Is this for me?
You would think it's for you because she was the weaver before you. Just like you may leave messages to the weaver after you.
Did I do okay?
Alright. So, unless the woman turns bad again, we don't have to fight her.
Come on. Does the lantern summon you?
You should be so lucky.
He's just watching me the whole time out of nowhere.
Oh, no.
For real, who is that?
She'll go look for
He
herself.
runs this here operation, ferrying desperate folks to places unknown.
Places unknown, huh? He could take me where Rue is holding my mama.
Riding with shaking bones to reach Kushman's realm? No way.
At least I found my way
Is that
out.
like the
I
ferryman?
warned you before. Kushman's domain ain't no joke.
So, like, is this like technically the river Styx right now?
Searching for salvation, finding only suffering.
I appreciate you, but I've come this far. I gotta see this through.
She always doesn't listen to him, but I understand also her need to go.
Can this take me to my mama?
Yep, she's got the coin and everything to pay.
Come back.
Aw, you gonna miss me, ain't you?
I'm just upset I can't follow. You know how much I love seeing a good story play out.
Okay, so is that why Hazel's the narrator now, pretty much?
Careful now, you hear?
I'll come back, I promise.
You better. I gotta know how this tale of Hazel ends.
I would stay away from her grandma. You might end up on a skillet somewhere where your tail's stuck in a wall.
It hurt to even imagine what this woman must have endured. But thankfully, Honey found his way back to her. As I watched Honey's mother holding him close, envy washed over me like a wave.
Yeah, but to be fair, they're basically in the afterlife.
But my powers wouldn't take me
I
back.
think you would prefer to see your mom not in the realm of death, but I don't know. I mean, if you have to go that way someday, it's nice to be reunited, though, like,
Consider swimming.
yeah, that is true. But there would be no reuniting then. That's what I meant. Like, people find solace in the reuniting when they lose people. You know? Otherwise, it just makes it too hard. I honestly think that's why a lot of people like cling to religion, because it's too hard for them to imagine a time where they won't. Some people are terrified of death like me, but some people are just terrified of the fact that they might never see the people they love again.
Thanks for the ride.
So,
Which way do I go?
well, he ain't gonna hear ya.
Hey, wait!
Well,
Way to Kushma's.
I have a thing that tells me where to go.
Fine. Figure it out on my own. How do I get to Kushma's?
Excuse me. No, I'm not getting cold. It's still quite warm in here to me. My nose is just hating me today. I don't know if it's allergies. I don't know if it's just like post-nasal drip, but it's causing hell.
What's that over there? Crossroad. Okay. Where to now?
Okay, let's see what this says. Entry 1. I can see the wagon. I came to the crossroads, found the true path. But now that I'm here, something in my gut is hesitant. I miss her so much, but I don't think she'd want this for me. She said, live a full life without her. How can I live fully when she no longer walks this earth? She was my everything.
She's following someone she loved too.
That sounds a lot like me and husband. Like, we don't know what we would do without the other.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's clear as mud, right, Hazel? Oh, I'm right. I'm right. It's clear as mud. Oh, shit. So, everything is everywhere. So, this won't help. Oh, crap.
Back to where I started? But something seems different.
Okie dokie. Well, it is. It's different. Okay. Left trigger. Okay.
Looks like I'm on the right path.
Okay, let's hope she's right. Right. I know some people think that, you know, just to lay your burdens down would be enough. Which I can't fault that, but I just meant like losing people is like, I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm not a theologian by any means. I just think people cling, because I think people are afraid to die a lot of times, so they cling to religion. Like, you get a lot of people who end up finding religion as they age, and I think part of it is they start to feel their mortality, and their mortality scares the ever-loving fuck buckets out of them, which, fair, so does mine.
I can't see shit.
Fair, Hazel, me either. Alright, well, I don't know if there's like a way to do this, probably, but...
I don't think this is it.
Okay. So she doesn't think this is it, so I'm gonna go back in. And I'm gonna try a different way. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way then.
That's where I started.
Okay, back where I started. Okay. So, back this way. Is there another pathway? Okay, this is new. Okay.
She was chasing the dead through the magician. Well, going on in.
Oh, it had a new entry 1. I thought it was not 1, so I was like,
Bigger on the inside.
okay, so we found the way through. I should have read that then. Damn it.
Hello? Anyone here?
Dang it. I should have read it. I should have read it. Well, I could see if I can find it, but it's alright. I thought it would take me longer. Hold on. Where is the inspec? Okay. Agatha Leonette fell asleep while smoking a cigar, burned her house down with her family inside, escaped the fire because the gramophone started skipping and woke her.
God, that's awful. The survivor's guilt.
But she didn't have time to wake up her family? Like, wasn't she right near the blaze when it started? And to have this right next to that is kind of bitchy. I know that's like her grandma's, like, processing plant, but yeah. Paul Tiller poisoned his great aunt hoping for her inheritance, but her money was long gone. She merely enjoyed spending time with her only nephew. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, okay. That's a rough one.
You bastard.
A lot of people only want, like, what people can give them. Inheritances are fucking terrible, by the way. Hopefully that's taxidermy, but anyway. Inheritances are rough. Like, I can't tell you how many families I've seen ripped apart by a will and testament, or like when their family is dealing with their final affairs and everybody wants a certain piece of land or whatever. It's fucking terrible. Trudy Moreau failed to catch her toddler daughter before she pedaled into the street. Can no longer abide the sound of a ringing bell.
No.
That's just sad. Like, are all these people in need of a weaver? Is that kind of what's going on here? Like, do dreams get richer for, like, let's say dream vampires or dream demons if you have a lot of regrets, if you have a lot of pain?
Where's that coming from?
I can sense an all-consuming despair near, like a fire roving across dried plains. I can taste it, bitter and dank, unfulfilling. I've seen the regret-filled dreams. Yep, maybe that's it. Walk their halls of painful memories. They will come seek the grand tapestry soon, of that I am sure.
So, he can sense pain?
So maybe they're like here, the grandmother, where they try to like either, you know, make everything better by twisting and turning back time, or... Ian Gehrig, afflicted with a bottomless hunger, dreams of unfettered access to the refrigerator his parents kept locked most hours of the day. That almost sounds like Prater Willie syndrome.
Poor kid.
Yeah, there were a lot of people they thought were dead and then they just came back to life or whatever. You know, the people in nursing homes, yeah. People in funeral homes still wait a while to like embalm or cremate or whatever because they want to make sure like everybody is properly dead.
That's my stuff. What's all of this doing here?
Okay, but his caravan is bigger on the inside. It's full of memory objects. I wonder if her stuff is here because basically she couldn't save her mama.
Hello?
Hello, Hazel.
Mama? Are you okay?
Oh, she's fine and fully
I don't believe him.
Where is she? And you best not have.
Believe it or not, Hazel Flood, I got your best interest in mind. Meet me at Kushma's Cabaret. I got a proposition that's right up your alley.
Kushma's Cabaret?
Now, hold on now. You're gonna have to conjure up something different than what you wearing. That ain't you.
How did you... Listen, I have more important...
I don't make the rules. If you ready, your claim is yours.
I don't like this game this guy's playing.
Hello? Claim was mine.
Watch you be just a footnote, like fought with her mom before the flood and whatnot, I don't know.
Yeah? Not too shabby if I do say so myself.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Okay, a bustling town within Kashima's realm of dreams and nightmares where desperate folks seek refuge from their pains and sorrows. At its heart stands Kushma's Cabaret, where Rue has called Hazel to meet. Everybody has regrets, though. I hope I never have a regret that's like, you know, was unable to save someone from dying. Though, to be fair, I might already have that on my soul.
Holy shit. This is unreal.
Long story.
All these strands?
Okay, the roads are all broken, of course. Because that represents like the future and shit. And how fragmented dreams can be. Both the ones you have for your life and the ones you have while you're asleep. But yeah, I think a lot of people have somebody they wish they could save. Something they wish they could have done, and it just led to a moment of regret. I'm trying to have like few regrets in my life, but
Creepy.
that's fucking hard. It's really fucking hard. Because, you know, I will always have regrets for the people I couldn't help, or the people that didn't love me anymore and I thought they did and I didn't know, like, when they stopped loving me. Like, all kinds of fun stuff, really. I better go get that coil over there. I keep forgetting I need to fling the bugs back into the nest, but I kind of forgot how to do that. There we go. But yeah, I think it's like pulling them away like that. Fuck. We'll find out later on. Damn it. Thankfully, I'm on story mode, so this shouldn't be that painful. But yeah, I did, music-wise, Black Veil Brides came out with their newest one, and I want to say it's called Hallelujah, but it's not. But they say Hallelujah in it, and it's about the fall of Lucifer, kind of, sort of. And I love it, but yet I don't. It feels like there's something wrong. Like, I can't really describe it. But like at points in the song, I'm like, fuck yes, this is my jam. This is like the best thing ever. And then the next thing I know, it's like I don't know if it's like the beats, like there's some kind of differential where my brain is just like, this is wrong or what. But the new Black Veil Brides is pretty damn good if you like metal. A lot of death screams, so if you don't really like the death scream, you'll kind of like not be enamored with this. But there's an inordinate amount of death scream per line in the song. But the video is pretty cool. The song itself has some really cool moments in it. I actually love BVB. Sister and I have been fans for years. One of the things that I find inappropriate, and I know I shouldn't, but the guy who is the lead singer, we're gonna call him Andy Black because that's the name he's chosen. But like Andy, a lot of people, especially women, talk about him in terms of his looks, because Andy is conventionally attractive, I guess he's a cute kid. I don't even know. Don't ask me what like that is or anything, but a lot of people are comment on his looks before his music, which I don't agree with. If he were like a model or something, like fine, I guess, but I don't like it. I'm not here for it. He makes damn good music with his fellow bandmates, and that's like all I really give a shit about. Joe Goodfella 74, Mud Correctional Center, Kentucky. Yearns for the lover who never visits. 55 years since I killed your snake husband. Dead, my darling. Only 10 more till we can be together. You'll keep waiting for me, won't you? Deluded old man, she never loved you and you will never see her again. You took a life for nothing.
You killed someone, so why are you here?
Yeah, there are actually a fair amount of people who kill somebody to be with someone else, and it just turns out they were using them. I don't think I would. If I actively saw someone being hurt, like, I think maybe I could, like, try to save them, but, like, I don't know if I could do it, like, just because, oh, I want to be with you instead. Like, divorce him then, please. Yeah. Well, they used to, like, bitch at Andy because he didn't have, like, his death scream, like, perfected. I should not have been able to make that, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I miss the sunrise and hearing people sneeze. I miss the sound of harmony and choirs. I miss my sister. I think I had a sister. Her warm hugs and scary movies. I missed the phone call that took her. I miss my sister.
Robbed you of even the little things.
Scary movies almost sounds like me in a way. He's hollow inside. My words bounce off his cold, empty skin like an echo. He smiles and his teeth tremble and shake. He blinks and I can see the emptiness behind those beautiful eyes. His hand feels stiff when I hold it. I can stomach these things. At least here he loves me still.
Chasing the impossible. Guess I'm not so different.
And that's a heavy ass line. At least here he loves me still. Some people would do anything for someone to love them again. Didn't I already go this way? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh shit, nope. Okay. That almost looked like something I could see, but... Whee! I hope I'm not just pacing around in a damn circle. It kind of looks like it, but we'll find out.
I thought the streets of Prospero were bad.
Huh. But yeah, the song does have, I think, a little too much death screaming for me, but the harmonies in between are really good. I can only handle so much death screaming at a time. When I'm listening to metal, I do like death screaming, at least some. But there's like so much. It's kind of like rap for me in a way. Like when I listen to rap music, I want the chorus or something to have some kind of singing to it. I very much don't find myself loving rap songs that are literally just rap over like strings or a beat or something. I actually need some kind of a song substance to it. It's kind of like the death scream thing.
So hard.
This place looks like a dump for the damned almost. Whee! Okay, can't kill that yet. But yeah, some of the new music on their upcoming album is actually really, really good. I started liking their old stuff. I should find some of my favorites. I still am thinking about doing a song of the day on like Blue Sky or Discord or whatever with like no explanation. And a long time ago, like, I think Shy Guy and I were talking about songs that would, like, represent us or whatever. And I picked Cyndi Lauper's True Colors. Well, I also have another song that I think would fit, and it's called Start a Wave. And I should post that somewhere. And it, like I said, again, it's not the absolute best song, but it fits me pretty damn well. So we were out to the store on Tuesday. Was it this week or last week? I don't even remember. Well, it had to be last week, but last week or the week before. I don't remember when we went to the store. But outside of the store, it was starting to rain, and there was a woman with a sign in front of the store, and it said gas money and food. And she had a baby daughter, like a couple years old, whatever, a toddler daughter, at some, like, indeterminate age for me, because I'm not good with, like, guessing kids all the time. I would say between 2 and 4, so let's say 3. And she was like, need money for gas and food, and a husband's like, you know, there's a woman out there by the carts, and I'm like, okay. Or he said there's someone, and then I said, well, you know, maybe we could get them some water or something, you know, something like that. And then he's like, there's 2 of them, and I'm like, 2 people? Like, and then he's like, she's got a kid with her. So then I'm like, what kind, you know, like how old? Like, do they need water too or whatever? Because it's summer, and well, it was gonna be rainy, so maybe not, but like, I'm just trying to figure it out. And then he's like, maybe you should go check. And it was a woman and her daughter, and I'm like trying to figure it out, and we're eating like fruit snacks or something in front of the store. But then I looked at our money, and husband's like, You know, because I'm like, well, you know, you can give them food, that way you know, like, where it's going toward. Like, food is always something to eat no matter what, because you don't know what they're spending it on otherwise necessarily. But I said, you know, people need money too, so like I'm trying to figure this out. And I said to husband, maybe we should give cash if they have something to eat. And husband said, I thought you said like not to do that. And I'm like, it kind of depends, and if they have enough to eat, then they need the money. And husband and I have been both fucked over before, multiple times by people. So like I've given so much like different stuff to different people at different times. People have said they're hungry, so I take like my meager emergency budget and then I give it to them, like all $30 or whatever, because I know what it's like to be on the, you know, wrong end of a month where you need to like use your credit card or something. It's not fun. So, but husband and I have actually been really fucked over before, like giving like Christmas presents to people or for their kids or whatever, and find out they didn't need them. Found out the money wasn't going for what we thought it was. People around these parts, some of them, when they get stuff for their kids, they will actually like sell the stuff for their kids to give themselves money to do other stuff. Like it's not always nice. So like he's like, do you want to do that? Are you sure? Like she could be lying. And I'm like, yeah, it's possible. But like at the same time, I gave her like $10 because we couldn't afford much cash on us at the time. And I'm just looking at it and I said to husband, you know, if it were me, I would want someone to help me. If it were me, I would want someone to believe me. So I gave $10. It wasn't much. I was hoping that like a bunch of people could chip in together and like get this person where they were going. And is it possible that she's just scamming? Yeah, sure, of course. It's possible that anybody's scamming.
She keeps bowing to no one.
But ultimately, hold on, there's something to read. Okay, Tempest Hamlet 42, St. Abigail's Convent, Kansas, wants to be listened to and adored. I dedicate this, my 5th award of the night, to my horrible and supportive parents and everyone else who will refuse to believe I would one day become the world-famous actress that I am. She had such hopes and dreams of beating the odds, but then again, don't they all?
He's doing something with folks' emotions.
Well, everybody has hopes and dreams. That alone isn't bad. Like, if she would have killed, like, the person she was the understudy of to go on opening night, then yeah, that's bad. Or if she turned her back on people who genuinely loved and supported her because she didn't want to be around the little people, then that's bad. But, like, just to have dreams of being famous, that's not bad. Depends on what you do with it. Depends on what it makes you turn into.
But the easy way is blocked off.
Looks like
Guess
the
it's the
power
hard
is
way.
down.
Gonna have to climb it first.
Oh boy. Okay. I cannot reach it from there. I have to walk on the wall. I thought about that, but I was like, nah. That doesn't look like a walkable wall, I say as I plunge to my death. Yeah, but see, the thing is, I've been hurt before by people who've lied about needing things or whatever. Okay, so I have, but it's like everybody's an individual. Like, I don't want person A to keep me from helping person D. Fuck my ass. You know, like I said, I don't know anybody's situation. Maybe she does need help. You know what? We could even go down this road. Maybe she doesn't need help. You know, maybe it was something she didn't absolutely need. But it's not, you know. I don't know how to put this, but it's like at the same time, okay, first of all, my rules are everybody's an individual. And that means that even though people have heard me before, the next one might not. But also, when I'm giving to someone, I don't give what I can't afford to lose. Unless the situation is desperate and or dire. So, could I afford to lose 10 bucks? Yes. Could it have changed her day to get that 10 bucks? Could she have needed diapers for her baby? Could she have needed, you know, blah, blah, blah? Yes. Like, I could afford to lose it. She could have used it to gain if she were telling me the truth. So, that's kind of how I run things. Maybe not the best way to do it, but I've been to a position or 12 myself where I've actually thought like, oh, well, I could go without this thing I absolutely really need to help out this person, and here I couldn't go without it, and the person could have been lying to me. So, yeah. So that's what I do. I help what I can with, you know, what I can, where I can with what I can, and just kind of let the rest go. Yep. I fell for it. I fell for it. No. I mean, maybe I'm not being, it's not good to be practical at the same time when you're trying to like help somebody, but like I don't want to be in need at the end of the month either, you know? Because then I would have to like ask somebody for help. So but even if you can't like afford much of anything at the same time, it's like they talk about things like GoFundMe and whatnot, and even just small amounts can like tell somebody, hey, you're not alone, I believe you, you know, I'm doing what I can to help. There are so good people in the world that care about others. Like it could also be like a supportive amount of money more than even just a, you know, a life-changing or whatever amount of money. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, thank you for hanging out, Shy Guy. I appreciate it. I'll try to get back to your messages soon. I know I'm not good at that lately. I leave so much sit and then I have to like figure out the working thing, and yeah. It's a lot sometimes. And then I feel guilty for letting people sit.
Climb up this thing.
All right. We're approaching Dracula's castle. It's kind of what it feels like to me. Kind of if Dracula were a little more theatrical and a little less old. Okay, here we go.
Just gotta keep going up.
Okay. I'm supposed to go up. Is there a... Can I climb this? I don't think she can climb poles. Okay, maybe I just... Oh, shit. It's too early for Crouton. It's way too early for Crouton. Okay, can I get on this? Okay. I don't know where I am even. Oh fuck. I jumped off. I didn't drop. I did not drop. Okay, hold on. I didn't know what was happening to me. I'm serious. It's weird. It's weird. The perspective is like really fucked. I made it though. Everybody can see I made it. Oh wait. Okay, never mind. Let's start that again, shall we? Okay, I have to go up the clock tower again, I think. Okay, hold on. I can walk across here if I'm careful? Question mark. Nope, can't. Okay, what the hell? Right bumper? How do I do that? I am confuzzled. I really am. Okay, I can't do it while I'm jumping, so do I have to walk over? Because I don't think I can stay on this. Nope, I can't. I cannot. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, there's something I can do here. Okay, here's what we do. I didn't find point A of that puzzle. Dang nabbit. Okay. We tried. The gears grind, the hands spin, time starts and starts again. I dream, I fret, he tastes my regret, and it starts and starts again. Yeah, he's like some kind of dream vampire or demon or something, yeah. Like, we haven't been through this already? I forget sometimes that Hazel's 17, like... And then again, she probably didn't believe in all this stuff till all this happened. But then again, I don't know. Like, sometimes when you live in different parts of the world, like, it's more common for you to believe in certain things. If that makes sense. Like, if you grew up in, say, Appalachia, like, a fair amount of people in Appalachia do believe in, like, certain things like other people don't necessarily. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but... Okay. Through the cog. Find the opening. Find the opening. I said find it, Toluca. God damn it. Okay. I know I lost my window. It's fine. We'll just wait. It's fine. We don't want to get tetanus anyway. Mom's not around to take us to the doctor right now. No one wants a good old case of lockjaw. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. I jumped for it first. I don't know if I had to, but sometimes I freak out, okay? Usually when they put me near the cog or the clock here, they're basically telling me to get my ass moving, so. Okay, let's see what this says. I try it once, I try it twice. Seems my best will never suffice. I beg, I plead, I never succeed. My best has never sufficed.
Just a rat on a wheel.
Ah, that's what my life feels like, Shelpers, really, though. I'm not kidding. I feel like I'm not really working toward anything. I'm just keeping busy. And busy work can have its place. You're supposed to walk on the wall, dumbass. Yep, sure are. Oh, man. Okay, we're good. I just keep forgetting. There is no yellow paint, so... So when I see a vertical wall, I usually just try to climb it, but yeah. I don't really know how to grab this shit. Well, I need to find something to turn it first. Like a gear shaft or whatever. Oh, fuck me, not this. Hopefully not crouton. Okay, there is a left bumper issue. Dear Christ. Okay, hold. Is there anything I can do? Well, there's something over here at least. Upgrade is available. Let's try to get everything we possibly can at this stage, so yes. But otherwise, there is no crank, it doesn't seem like. I'm gonna die. It doesn't last that long. I need the gear shift thing. I cannot find it. Oh, wait. So when I do that gear, it actually moves. I'm stupid. Hold on, please. So now this will move. I don't know how to jump on the damn thing. I don't know what I did to get up there before. Okay, let's try it again. At least I know what I'm supposed to fucking do. Okay, let's go. Not down there. Not down there. God damn it. Alright, let's go back up. I hope I didn't fall too. You know what? Let me just fall. Let me see if it puts me back near the place I need to be. It did. Okay. So taking the health hit was actually not the worst idea I've ever fucking had. I wish there was a way to know how to hook onto this for sure. I don't know how I kept doing it last time. Maybe I need to figure out how to do this before I can do this. Okay, I just jump into it then? Wait, there's a spindle on the side of this, isn't there? Yep, okay, that's how I do it. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, okay. Like... That's like... That's how, like... Damn it! I'm gonna have to try it again. Hold, please. I know it gives me a lot of time, but I'm just not good at it and I freak out, okay? There we go. Then they'll drop me in a second. Okay. Alrighty, see, I can manage. I'm good at this. Oh boy. I'll just blame my arthritis. I'm old. I have that there early onset rigor mortis. Oh, fuck my ass. Where did I fall? I'm just gonna fall down here. Hopefully they'll put me back up. They did. Okay, so where is the next gear shaft thing? Okay, nothing over here. Yeah, there, unless I need to like fling myself across now. Let's find out. I very much doubt it, but I need to go up though, so. Okay. I just pop off, so that ain't right. Let's see. Let's look around. I can't see anything to grab onto. Wait. LB. Is it? Come on, jump. Yep, it's another LB sequence. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Is it the other way? The spindle to grab onto? Hmm. Okay, LB. I don't think so. I just don't know how to do it. Ah. That's actually really hard for me to grab while it's in motion for some reason. Okay, drop down. If I'm gonna land, I'm just gonna start the thing over by like, okay, okay, I'm hoping I don't have to do the thing I think I have to do. I didn't. Okay. Like, do I have to run across that damn gear? I do not. But yeah, otherwise, for new music, I've heard a few good songs. Everybody's talking about that K-pop demon Netflix show. I haven't seen it, but like, it caused kind of a stir in the indie author community because there were a lot of like, let's just say what it is. A lot of like white indie authors that are like, oh my god, K-pop is awesome. Now I want to make a K-pop book or write a K-pop book. And it's like, okay, but are you gonna actually, you know, do any research or, you know, support like the community you're taking stuff from or anything? No? How delightful for you then. You know, I'm not saying
This is a workout. Almost up top.
people can't write for like identities that they aren't. That is not what I'm suggesting at all. What I am saying is that if you are gonna like try to get famous off someone else's like culture or whatever, you better be willing to do a damn good job researching, a damn good job supporting the community, etc., etc. Because I know that there is an author who is a white lady who kind of got in trouble recently because somebody asked her, like, why don't you have any other people but white people in your books? And she actually said, well, I'm not part of the you know, different cultures, and I don't know if I could like write them well or whatever. I don't want to basically do the wrong thing. And she was shit on for saying that, you know, she didn't want to like possibly like upset anybody by like getting stuff wrong about their culture. So instead of people taking that as her trying to be, you know, honest and like thoughtful, they took it as like a fucking Goliath the Destroyer moment, and we're like, well, why don't you blah blah blah? And she's like, I just don't think I can. And a lot of people are told all the time, if you don't think you can write like a certain person of like type of character well, like a gay character well, a disabled character, a black character, whatever, don't write them. Like, that's what we tell them, like, all the time. Like, don't write them. If you don't think you can do it justice, don't write them. If you don't think that, you know, you're gonna be comfortable doing it and you whatever, don't write them. You know, we always tell them to get sensitivity readers and whatever, but so they look at people who are like selling well and they're like, well, why don't you want to do this? And it's like, it's not necessarily that they don't want to, but yet if she would have wrote a character who was, let's say, disabled, and the disabled character would have been maybe like a Tiny Tim kind of stereotype, people would have been like, oh my god, how dare you write this, it's awful. And she would have been like, well, see, I fucking told you, like, I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to, you know, upset people or do it wrong. I'm not saying that it's necessarily an excuse like, oh, I don't ever write anybody else other than like straight white, like Christian, whatever, because, you know, I'm told not to or whatever, like, or I don't think I can. That's not necessarily like what I'm saying. Like, I don't want them to necessarily hide behind it, but if they also think that they're gonna do a terrible job, like, I understand them staying away. Like, if they know like there's a possibility that they will get something really wrong, especially if we're talking like an indie author who might not be able to afford like a bunch of sensitivity readers or whatever, you know, there are reasons why you probably shouldn't. So I don't know, it gets difficult. It's not a one-size-fits-all answer, but I do know, like, especially in like the disabled community, so many of us are like, well, if you're not gonna like do your due diligence and are not careful, like, sometimes no portrayal is better than worst portrayal, and I can prove that to you. So Me Before You at Jojo Moyes, whatever the fuck her name is, I don't even care what the fuck her name is. old JoJo doing that whole, you could be a billionaire and it doesn't matter, you know, how rich you are, how handsome you are, how loved you are. If you are quadriplegic, like, you know, you should just be dead. Like, you should just want to die. Like, that's a whole big thing right there. And I'm not saying like somebody who is quadriplegic can't be like not wanting to live that way and whatnot. I don't want to put that a certain way, but you get what I'm saying. But like, do you know how often disabled people are told like we would rather be like not alive than be like you? Like, there's a lot of that goes around, and like it's yeah, I should do a whole like spiel someday about like representation and how it can be harmful and how a lot of that is not nuanced at all. So anyway, oh shit, there was something about the clock tower. Anyway, I'm sure you could read it if you want, but I do like the fact that they give a lot of different stuff for this game. So I have to go through Kushma, and then I'm sure I'll have to defeat great fucking Grandma Bunny. I mean, great not as in great as in the number like of difference between her and Hazel. I mean more like great as an awesome grandma, like grandma of the fucking century.
Mama?
It's time for Kushma's Cabaret.
You again.
Come to the stage, my dear.
Oh, the eyes are fucking cool.
See, once I too was just like you. I'd rule things I didn't do. I'd chew on every little wrong. Guilt from crimes was too strong. At night I'd lie awake in bed and ponder what I should have said. Regret would dog me all life long. All I did just felt so wrong.
You know, he's like the worst person for how do I put this? The worst person for someone with anxiety. People who have anxiety over just every little thing and they can't fucking help it. Like, generalized anxiety disorder is a mother bitch. Think about this, they're doing this in like a clay style. I can't imagine. So Kushma's just, you know, helping them not be so anxious and upset anymore. Yeah, no thank you.
Take this and go find your mama. I'll just ask you for a favor later.
I don't trust you.
So, this will take me to her?
I really don't trust at all. Why is she just like, yeah, this sounds like a great idea?
This better work.
Uh-huh. See, vampire, I'm sorry he is. I can't unsee it.
I felt lost in the thickest fog I've ever seen.
This was a really cool fucking level though, to be fair.
Like the way
This was a really cool level.
When I stepped into the cabaret, Rue greeted me. And I felt myself getting caught up in the moment.
Yeah, did he compel her to dance or was she just dancing?
Flowing both forward and backward. After agreeing to his terms, I crossed the threshold of
I don't know, like,
right back where I started.
he could actually be like, well, you found her, now my favor is you stab her in the heart or something.
That to the test.
So, yeah.
I'm back. Wait, the hurricane. There's still time.
I don't believe this. I think this is a lie. But I've been playing for a while, I think, and I think I'm gonna quit here. I guess this was not the finale. I'm hoping next time maybe, because I think Shy Guy said there are only 14 chapters. I'm on 13, so maybe next time it'll be a shorter stream. But I appreciate very much you watching this and hanging out with me and just letting me ramble about pretty much anything I want to. And I will see you all soon, okay? Bye!